Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Garnett with a screen on Smith. Sirven. East grabs the miss. Smith feeling it out a bit. And Smith slams it home.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Sirven covered by Smith. Sirven, he can't get it to go. And that does it for the first half of play. East All-Stars up on top, up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Banchero is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edwards. And it's Smith in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star Game, to see plays just like that.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Garnett the pass to Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact. Oh!
effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The East All-Stars up on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
That was a strong dunk!
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Ford, a screen on Smith. Here he goes. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
You know, the defense locked so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
And here's the West with the ball. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And then Smith with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Booker draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stevens. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. For 3, Smith. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 28.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon.
Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the West can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the East. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Booker. Sirven covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the East has possession. On the wing, Williams. And another 3 from the East. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Sirven and the rejection by Smith. And, Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Rebound by Smith.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man.
Oh, man. Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
Booker with it. Now Smith defending. Booker against Smith to end the cold streak, and stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go, the East with a fast break. Some nice passing here by the West, and the West can't hang on to the ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Smith, and then Smith with the jam.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's Steffens, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock, looking to end his cold spell. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And Smith with the stop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Jumps up, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Sirven, covered by Smith. Sirven, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Smith drives in, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
It's stolen by Banchero. Smith in the posts. And then Smith with the jam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time